Most people believe financial stress has a simple cause, not earning enough. So the natural assumption is, once my salary grows, the stress will fade. But if that were true, far fewer people would feel anxious about money in their 30s and 40s than they do now. Let's look at why salary growth often fails to bring financial peace. Imagine a fairly typical situation, common in both the US and Europe. You're in your late 20s or early 30s, you've progressed in your career, your income has grown steadily. Let's say your gross salary reaches the equivalent of $75,000 a year. After taxes, social contributions, and health insurance, your take-home pay might be closer to $4,200 per month. On paper, that feels solid. Now, let's watch what quietly happens next. You upgrade your housing, not extravagantly, just reasonably. Rent or mortgage moves to $1,500 to $1,800. You finance a car, not luxury, just reliable. That's $400 to $500 a month, including insurance. Utilities, phone, internet, another $300. Groceries improve slightly. Eating out becomes normal. Let's say $600. Student loans, credit cards, or other EMIs, $300 to $500. Before savings, before investing, before emergencies, you're already around $3,600 to $3,900. Nothing here looks reckless. In fact, it all looks responsible. And yet somehow there's still tension, still checking balances, still delaying big decisions. The hidden mistake isn't overspending. It's structuring life so that higher income automatically becomes higher commitment. Each raise doesn't increase flexibility, it increases fixed obligations. So when income increases by $500, monthly expenses quietly rise by $450. The math feels harmless in isolation, but over time it creates a system where peace never arrives, no matter how much you earn. Let's slow this down with simple math. If your salary increases by $10,000 per year, after tax you might keep $6,000. That's $500 per month. Now imagine, $200 goes to better housing, $150 to a car upgrade, $100 to lifestyle expansion, $50 disappears into higher baseline costs. The raise is gone before it ever becomes security. Not because you failed, but because the system encourages this behavior. Psychologically, this happens for a few reasons. First, humans adapt quickly. What once felt like a luxury becomes normal within months. Second, comparison is invisible but constant. Colleagues upgrade lifestyles at similar career stages, and matching them feels like stability, not excess. Third, higher income creates confidence, not clarity. People feel safer making long-term commitments precisely when they should be increasing flexibility. So raises feel like progress while actually reducing financial breathing room. If this pattern continues unchecked, the long-term impact is subtle but serious. You become highly dependent on your current income level. Job changes feel risky. Burnout feels unavoidable. Savings grow slowly, if at all. You're not broke, but you're not free either. And that's the uncomfortable middle ground many professionals live in for decades. Financially intelligent people don't think this way, not because they're disciplined superheroes, but because they frame income differently. They don't ask, what can I afford now? They ask, what commitments will limit me later? They treat raises as option creators, not lifestyle upgrades. More margin, more time, more resilience. Their expenses grow slower than their income, not because of sacrifice, but because of deliberate restraint. The goal isn't minimalism or deprivation, it's alignment. When income growth increases freedom instead of obligations, financial peace becomes possible, sometimes without earning dramatically more. Not instantly, not magically, but logically. If this perspective helped you see money a little more clearly, consider subscribing for more calm, realistic discussions like this.